welcome to episode 34 of Calcio Chronicles. I'm your host, Sheida Rad, and as always, joining me all the way from Rome is the super insightful Massimo Caputi.
Hi, Sheida, nice to see you. We are now at the end of the season, 90 minutes.
Yes, end of the season, because tonight, the match day 38, which is the last one, is going to start. But first of all, Massimo, let's start with Atalanta and what they did last night. So first of all, congratulations for the historic win of Atalanta with by beating Bayer Leverkusen last night 3-0. In the Europa League final last night. It was a historical win. What do you think about it, Massimo?
Congratulations to Atalanta. Played an amazing match and a wonderful match with a great intensity and a great football, and won the first big title of his history. And we are happy for Atalanta, for the fans, for the club, for the players, for the trainer. And also we are proud for Italian football, because when you watch a team as Atalanta that win in the title in Europe, and also when play an wonderful football, we are happy, we are proud, and is important for the history for the club, and also is important for the job that Gasperini did in this 8 year. And I know that Bergamo and the fans of Atalanta are crazy for this.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Lookman had a hat trick last night. I mean, all 3 goals were his. What do you think about Lookman and about his career and his performance last night? Which was, I mean, did it surprise you, or were you expecting such a thing?
I believe that nobody can think this before the match, but also for Lookman has been the first 3 goals in one match in his history, and I believe that Lookman wrote a page of history for him, but also for Atalanta. It's a dream for both, for Lookman and for Atalanta.
Atalanta, yes, that they won their first European trophy in their history. So
first, yes,
the first one, and I'm sure, like last night in Dublin, they definitely have partied till the morning. Very well deserved, of course. And I'm very happy in this side, because it's true that Roma was beaten by Bayer Leverkusen, but at least Atalanta.
And also Atalanta, the victory of Atalanta is at the end of the way after the victory against Liverpool, against Sporting of Lisbon, and Olympique Marsiglia, and a great walk, So absolutely deserved the victory.
Yeah, all the Italians, but also Roma fans were supporting Atalanta, of course. Now, we still have another match to go in the European matches, which is Fiorentina in the final of the Conference League. What do you think about the upcoming match? And do you think that Fiorentina will have the chance to win the Conference League as well?
Yes, absolutely, yes. Has chances, but is important for Fiorentina at first, but also for Italian football, because after the victory of Atalanta, and if Fiorentina will win the final of Conference League, Italy could have 9 teams in European competition. Also, obviously, is important the result in the Serie A, but also the final of Fiorentina. In this moment, we are sure to have 8 teams, 5 in conference in Europe, in Champions League,
Champions League.
two in Europa League, and 1 in Conference League. But if Fiorentina will win the
final
trophy, and if Atalanta will arrive 5th, we have 9 team, and so it's important the final result of final of a Conference League, but also in the tournament of Serie A. And so we will wait. We have to wait what's happened in the last 90 minutes, and also for Atalanta for 180, because Atalanta have to play against Torino.
Oh yeah.
After the match of against the Fiorentina.
Yes. Now, let's talk about the last 90 minutes of Serie A and match day 38, which is mostly going to be very important for the relegations.
Yes.
So basically the next future of Frosinone, Empoli, and Udinese is going to be on the line with the next upcoming matches of Empoli, Roma, and Frosinone, Udinese. What are your thoughts about these 2 matches?
For 3 teams, the last 90 minutes will be very hard for the heart. Empoli, Frosinone, and Udinese. Empoli will play against Roma. Roma don't need anymore anything from this for this match, because the only things that Roma is waiting is the results of Atalanta, because if Atalanta remain at the 5th place, Roma will go to the Champions League. And for relegation, Empoli have to win, because without victory is very difficult. And Empoli and Frosinone and Udinese could draw, and so it's very difficult to understand, to think, to say something about what could happen. But I believe that in this specific moment, probably is more difficult for Frosinone and for Udinese, because have to hear what's happened in Empoli, Roma. Because
okay.
with the radio on the bench. yes, exactly. I don't know. Probably only at the end of the match we will have a right situation. Empoli have to win. This is the
but do you think they have a chance against Roma?
I don't know. It's difficult to say something, because Roma, for every team is important to finish at the best, no, without a defeat, if it's possible. But at the same times, for Roma, nothing change if lose, if win. And so when you have this situation, this feeling, particular feeling, is difficult to understand how a team at Roma could play.
Okay, so they might be not as motivated as always, let's say. But of course, Empoli would have all the motivation to save themselves.
Exactly. And at the same time, Frosinone and Udinese have the motivation, no, for winning. But it's difficult, because for winning to have to play on a particular game, probably is enough and a draw, but is enough and a draw if Empoli don't win. Doesn't win. Is very, very difficult to understand. It's an amazing and a crazy and a tough situation in the last 90 minutes. Good luck to everybody. And
all of them.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay. Now, one of the crazy things that has been happening in the last weeks was the situation also of the managers, because so many managers are changing for next season. And for example, also, Juventus sacked their manager, and Claudio Ranieri said goodbye to football. What changes can you see in the next season regarding the managers?
At first, I want to say that Ranieri has been a great, great manager, and started from Cagliari many years ago and finished at Cagliari at the end, with a great save for Cagliari. But we have to remember the historical victory with Leicester in Premier League, and also another good season in many clubs in his history. But for the future, we know that the important club as Milan, Juventus, Bologna, and also Napoli will change. And probably Thiago Motta will leave Bologna, probably for Juventus. But I am honest, if until I don't see Thiago Motta in official trainer as official trainer of Juventus, I don't believe.
So you think they're all rumors?
Yes, it's possible. It's very, very possible. And but I am curious to see what will be the choice of Napoli, for example.
Exactly. I wanted to ask about Napoli. I'm also very curious to see who is going to be the choice for Napoli for next year.
Because also Gasperini could be the next trainer for Atalanta. I don't believe this, because I believe that Thiago Motta leave, but I don't believe that Gasperini leaves Atalanta. But Napoli, Gasperini, Conte, De Zerbi, I don't know. Is a curious to understand, and is one of the curious thing and the interesting thing of the next weeks, and also for the transfer market for all this club in the season, in the summer.
Yeah, also because the managers have a direct effect on the transfer market of the clubs, of course.
Yes.
And so as all of the majority of the managers are changing, lucky for us, De Rossi is not changing, or at least it looks like he's going to stay there.
Inzaghi, De Rossi, Tudor.
These are going to stay.
Gasperini will be the same. Also, Fiorentina will change the trainer.
Well, we're going to have definitely a very interesting summer. A summer full of changes that this time not only, probably so many players will change, but also the managers. And so it's going to be interesting to see how all of these changes are going to affect the next season. I hope, of course, for the best for the teams.
we will know more news in the next and in the last episode.
In the last episode. Fantastic. So definitely I'm going to catch you maybe next week again before we close the season so that we can have the final thoughts about and do a roundup about this season, an overview of everything that happened in this season of Serie A. Thank you so much, Massimo. Is there anything that you would like to add? Because
no, it's okay. I want to say something in the next episode because we will have more a perfect overview around Serie A.
Can you give us? Oh no, you're not gonna say anything now. Okay, then we're gonna stay curious to see what it was.
Yes. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well. Thank you so much for following us. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. And next episode is going to be the last one of this season. So thanks again. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Take care. See you next week. Bye.